This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. Sometimes we just need to get things off of our chest. We're carrying things around for so long. We don't know who to talk to about it. We don't know who's going to judge us, who's going to actually take our feelings into consideration. And a really great person to help with that is a therapist. Therapy is a great safe space for you to get things off your chest, and BetterHelp will connect you with a therapist that can do exactly that. Get it off your chest with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/onlyfriends today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/onlyfriends. Welcome back to OnlyFriends podcast.
Welcome.
We are crossed.
Our wires are crossed.
What does that mean? Are the wires
the communication was like
disrupted?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
I think we got our wires crossed.
What if it's a bad omen?
I'm pretty sure that's what it means.
It stops recording halfway through.
No, we're just more connected, you know?
Okay, but I like that.
I think we got our wires crossed here.
No, that does sound negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think our wires got crossed.
I showed up at 7 and you showed up at 6 and our wires must have got crossed.
Let me look up the exact
If you're
definition.
90, let us know what that phrase means.
Wires crossed. Meaning, or if you're Google.
I love the
to
AI
fail to
Google.
understand each other.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, it's every episode.
Over, Mike.
Move over, Mike.
The new queen of intelligence has dropped.
Which, by the way, if you're watching this on Wednesday, we have a drunk episode, which was our 100th episode of Good Influences that was posted on Tuesday.
Who's editing that?
I edited it already.
How is it?
It's funny.
Funny?
It's very funny. Yeah.
Tea.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really take anything out except when we went pee.
Slay.
So just let me know.
Is it on the tubes?
No, but I have it on my computer if you want to see it.
Tea.
Okay.
It's not a blur, but it's not. I feel like we were a little slap happy recording the first episode.
Yeah.
So it all kind of like blends together for me.
It was kind of hard to edit parts of it because a lot of us being drunk was like talking over each other, but like as soon as one person would stop talking, another person would start. So it'd be really hard to cut because it would be awkward. I don't know how to explain it. So if you see that, that's what that was. We were just twisted.
We were having a little funny, silly laugh.
Yeah, it was really fun though. I really liked it.
Yeah. How was Carla was drinking a little apple teeny?
It was not apple teeny. It just was green.
It was her brat drink.
It was my brat summer drink. It was like a vodka. I actually have no fucking idea what was in it. Maybe it was an apple teeny. I don't know. Today's National Martini Day, by the way. Yeah.
Just regular?
Yeah, just regular.
Whoa.
Not apple, just regular.
Like a vodka martini?
It just said National Martini Day.
Where?
Here.
No, where did you see it?
Oh, it was like, I just looked up like June 19th holidays.
Oh.
And of course, Juneteenth was there.
Yeah.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
And then there were also just like some really dumb ones.
I wonder what kind of martini. There's so many different kinds. Gin, vodka.
I know.
Espresso.
Martini Day, June.
I feel like it's got to just be all of them. Like it could be apple.
Yeah, or like pickle.
Yeah.
Pickle martini. Let's see. Okay, in 2012, I'm going to say this wrong. You're going to make fun of me. Belvedere vodka.
No, that's right.
Created World Martini Day.
Belvedere.
I know. That's what I was expecting. It's also Vitivididy. I'm like, huh? In 2012, Belvedere Vodka created World Martini Day to celebrate on that day. At some point, they moved it from June 19th to this third Saturday in June. The martini is a cocktail made with gin and vermouth. There are a few different origin stories. So it's just an old wives' tale.
What's an old wives' tale?
Well, it has multiple origin stories. So to me, that gives like, what's the real origin? I feel like it's like passed on.
I thought Belvedere just made it up.
It said there's multiple origin stories. Like what else
of
does
a
that
martini
mean?
or I thought it was
maybe
the origin of the martini.
You might be right.
I don't know. I was like sort of paying attention.
There are a few different origin stories. They all agree it was concocted in the United States. Oh yeah, this is about the martini. So the martini has multiple,
multiple origin stories of National Martini Day.
And I was so confident too. I was like, yeah, for sure. Like I'm sure multiple people thought of this.
Who the fuck?
We should have been drinking martinis. What's wrong with us?
Well, I didn't know. You should have told me.
I know, but it is. I know you wouldn't want to drink one, and honestly, neither would I.
I would maybe
at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Ugh.
On a Monday? What else do I got to do?
I know. Well, I have Pilates, so that could be interesting. I'd probably fall.
I love a gin martini. And I love well, it has to be dirty.
Yeah. Martinis have to be like dirty. Otherwise it's just
I can do like a little dirty. Like I can still taste the vodka.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll be okay.
Yeah. I guess it just depends.
Yeah.
I'm not a big martini.
One time I was really drunk and I accidentally just ordered a vodka martini and I was like, I'm gonna probably throw up. I don't know how people could drink this.
Well, it just
and
felt
I was
like,
already drunk.
oh wow, and it was still affecting you that bad. That's when you know it's bad.
He was like, just send it back and like ask them to put some vermouth in it. And I was like, no.
No?
I can't.
Like you were too anxious to say something?
Yeah, I was just like, no, I did this to myself.
Oh, that's so funny.
And I didn't want to look like an idiot. They're going to be like, oh, what is this, your first martini?
I remember my first drink.
Yeah. How embarrassing. So then I just gulped it down. And after every sip, I was like,
oh, yeah, that's the. I remember my first time I ever drank wine. Like my parents let me drink it when I was like younger, like with my family. And I remember taking like, it was red wine. I remember taking a drink of it, but like chasing it with water because I'd be like,
yeah, there's always like, I remember asking my parents, I was like, can I try your beer? And they're like, go for it.
Yeah, especially beer. They're like, well, we know you're not going to like it. So
and it's like
sure.
Sam Adams too. So like not even a beer that just tastes like water, like Bud Light. Like
imagine you were like,
had flavor. And I was like, that's fucking gross.
Imagine if you were like,
Yeah.
A kid loves it.
Could I have one?
Can I please have one?
I just feel like that's like what it's like in like the UK. Like kids just come out and they're like, beer, please.
Oh, I know. And they probably, well, I actually don't know this for a fact, but I've just heard from people talking throughout the years that like, since there's no age limit to drinking, or maybe it's really young, I don't know, that like, it's not as rebellious, and it's not like people aren't getting DUIs and shit because they're
as many.
So used to it. And it's, yeah.
I just feel like the statistics are not as bad as America, but there's definitely still statistics.
For sure. But it's probably a lot less because for here, like in the United States, it's such a thing. It's like, oh, high school, what do we do? We should drink, but we can't do it. So we have to do it in a hiding way, and then who's going to drive, and everyone's irresponsible because we're 16.
It's so crazy because like our parents were able to drink in high school.
Yeah. Well, I remember my dad, when he grew up, I think he lived right on the border of like Nebraska and Iowa, and Iowa, the drinking age was lower. So him and his friends would like drive to Iowa and drink and then drive on back home.
That's like what people would do to get fireworks in certain states.
Yes. That's literally what we would do too.
Yeah. Like New Hampshire, they allowed fireworks, but Massachusetts didn't. Well, I never bought them.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to blow my hand off.
Yeah, no, they're too scary. It was kind of cool because Omaha, it was illegal in Omaha, but we were right outside Omaha city limits. Yeah, so like we technically were fine.
Oh.
It's cool. You can't ask me how that works because I don't know. I just know we were outside of city limits.
Only Omaha in the state of Nebraska.
No, I'm sure it was multiple cities. I just knew Omaha was illegal because they were like, it's illegal here, but we live.
That's so interesting that like different places in the same state.
Like cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know.
Did you ever, did you call places in your state towns?
No. No.
Like I wonder, like we did.
I'm trying to think of when I would use the word town. Like it's a old town. I don't know.
Like my
cities.
My hometown.
Well, yeah, I would say that, but I'd be like, I wouldn't call Omaha a town. I'd say it's a city.
Yeah. Well, it is.
Yeah. What's town mean?
Boston's a city, but Ashland is a town.
Oh, now it's getting all fucked up in my head. Town. What's town? What does town mean? How do you spell it? I don't know either, girl.
TOWN.
I know.
Do you know? Do you know what it feels
like loving someone? I still love that song.
Me too, but the Spanish version.
No, really?
Porque está fuera de mí, a mismo tiempo estás muy dentro.
Oh my god! Okay.
Dímelo.
All right.
The ping pong song. I probably pronounced half of those words wrong, but that's just how I memorized it.
It sounded right to me, and I don't know much Spanish, so
Enrique.
Don't worry about it. Took 4 years, so. You're good.
I saw on TikTok, it was like this trend that was like girls can't make machine gun sounds.
What are machine gun sounds? Maybe I'm
make the sound of what you think a machine gun sounds like.
Oh.
Like I immediately was like, yeah, I can.
A machine gun?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, like you can do it.
Oh, okay.
Like all the girls were like going like pew pew.
Oh no, that's just like a little pistol.
Like that's a machine gun.
Yeah.
But like it's this whole thing going on right now where it's like girls can't make that noise, and I'm like,
I just
made
a joke
that I like don't understand.
Yeah. I don't know. At first I thought I was like, no, you're right. I don't know. But yeah, it's like a little vibrate.
Yeah, but they were like, bang, bang, pew, pew. And I was like, I just like can't tell what's happening.
Maybe
they're
like
3 TikToks.
Were they Americans?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, maybe they're not American. They've never even heard one.
I just thought it was interesting. And I was like, I need the tea.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy that we both know what it sounds like.
We're smart. We're smart, talented women.
We're strapped. We're strapped and we're smart.
How was the rest of your weekend after the 100th ep?
Oh, okay. So yeah, we did that on Friday night or like evening.
Yeah, you were like pretty drunk when we left.
Was I?
Yeah, you even said that. You were like, I'm wasted.
Okay, because there were like the next day I was like, yeah, I feel like I didn't like brown out, but I was like, I just like don't remember really.
Huh?
No, I know. Like I remember the night. Like I remember I got an Uber. Like I ordered one. Matt and Mike got into mine. We brought Michael. Matt came over. We like hung out for like I remember all of that, but I just don't remember like I couldn't remember like where I put my bags when I got home and like where were my clothes.
Whoa.
I guess I had like put my lunch or I brought a what the fuck, concealed. Sorry, I'm on the gun talk still. The insulated bag with like my alcohol, my lunchbox. Yeah, I had like cleaned that out.
My insulated bag.
I'm just like trying to what the word was on Amazon. That's how my brain goes. I'm like, can't think of it. What was it on Amazon? Insulated bag. Yeah, but I wasn't like hungover the next day because I think we drank so early.
Yeah.
But I did have Pilates and it was a little rough the next day. But
whoa, I can't believe you had a little brown out.
Kind of, but it's true. I was like, I remember like being in the lift, but I don't remember stopping at Mike's house. Like that's so interesting to me. I know. I drank like this whole thing, but it wasn't that big. And the people at the liquor store was like, it's probably about 2.5 drinks.
Yeah, I would say that.
Which like makes sense for me. I probably didn't eat a lot that day, so I was probably just.
I went out after.
Yeah, Aaron fully went out
and got home at like 3 a.m.
Oh damn!
Actually, like 3:30 because it went until 3 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, it was the Grey Rave.
Yeah,
which is like, have you ever explained that before?
Probably.
It's just like emo night gone rave.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like emo and EDM conjoined.
Yeah,
it's very fun.
And did you get the party going? Keep the party going when you got there?
Oh, I mean, I went to dinner, had drinks. Then I went there, had drinks.
Then I got drinks. And
I remember
Then I went and got drinks. You remember? That's so crazy. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's my SSRIs or something.
Maybe.
Because that's really the only time I've ever experienced.
Little brown outies.
Yeah, except my birthday that one year. I blacked out, but that's because I drank a lot. And I like kissed Alex, I remember.
Alex who?
Alex, I forget his last name. Brendan's friend.
Oh, yep.
I had like it was my only time ever blacking out. And I remember the next day I had like a flashback to it almost.
Whoa.
I was like, whoa. And I was like, did that happen? I should have asked.
Me every weekend.
Yeah. Aaron's like, oh yeah,
whatever. Well, that's fun.
Yeah. And then, we went to Cinespia on Saturday.
Oh, cool.
You're going to LOL at this. So I just like haven't seen Danny in like a month. And
Girl, same.
Okay, yeah. So
she's in a relationship now.
Yeah, and she's like so busy. Like we've tried to make plans and stuff, but either like something happens.
Yeah.
And so last week she was like, "Do you want to go to Cinespia on Saturday, like with me and some like the trivia girls?" Like I've been to trivia once, so like I kind of know them. And I was like, "Sure." Didn't really look up what the movie was or anything. Nolan wanted to go, so we go, and it's Across the Universe, which I'd never really seen.
Okay.
2.5 hour movie.
Yeah.
Also a musical.
Yeah.
We both like. Okay, we didn't stay for the whole movie, but we both.
Why?
Because, well, first of all, we just like didn't have everyone we were with had like comfy like chairs and stuff. And we were like really like.
Were you just sitting on the ground?
Well, we brought a blanket. We brought like stuff.
Sitting on the ground.
Yeah. And so we were like, there's no way for 2.5 hours I can like sit like this. But we did really like it, like what we saw so far. And we were both surprised by it. So I think we're going to actually watch it.
I loved that movie.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I can't believe you've never seen that.
I mean, I did, but like, I feel like I was so unattached to it because I didn't give a fuck about like any of the politics or like the Beatles or like anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you care about all of that now?
Oh my God, so much.
Yeah,
it's all
like war.
It's really all I care about.
Fuck the war.
Yeah, what is it good for? Absolutely not. And I knew like every song. It won't be long, yeah, yeah, yeah. It won't be long, yeah. Like I remember listening to the soundtrack, I think a lot because I liked it.
Oh.
Which is funny. Yeah. So we did that. And then yesterday we watched, you're going to laugh at this, I thought it was so interesting. It's a documentary about the Blue Angels.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so
Are they a biker gang?
No, it's the Navy, but they pick, there's like thousands of Navy people, SEALs, I don't know, Navy, whatever. And they pick 6 every year, I believe, to do the Blue Angel show. And it's like the air show. And they do like the craziest shit. Like watching it is just like.
The Navy's doing an air show?
That's what I know. We're like, I thought it'd be like the Air Force.
Yeah, what?
But yeah, it's the Navy.
Huh.
Yeah. Very weird. I don't know. But I also don't know much about the Navy. Maybe they also fly. I mean, they have to fly.
I had no idea.
But it's crazy. And you watch them.
They were on the sea.
I know. Well, that's, yeah. The Navy. What's the other one in the sea? In the Navy.
The Coast Guard?
That's all I can think of. In the Navy.
I don't know what that is.
I hope I'm saying that right.
In the Navy?
No, like the Navy is, because I remember we were both like, huh? Navy Blue Angels. It's like crazy though. Watching them fly so close together
Is it like a new doc?
Yeah, it just came out, I think, on like Prime.
God, it's so crazy that people like choose to do that stuff.
It is insane. Yeah,
Like,
US Navy Blue
thinking of,
Angels.
like, the training for that, I'm just like,
No, and you watch like
nope.
the new people come in and they have to do it's actually really interesting. So like normal fighter jet people, they wear like a G vest or like a G suit or something, which helps you stay awake during like big moments of like losing a lot of G's or whatever.
I don't know what you're talking, like money? Like $1,000?
No, it's like G-force.
Okay.
So when it gets to like, I think they said like 7, 8, like you start to like pass out if you're not like breathing correctly and like contracting your core. Like the whole time they're flying those planes, their whole body is like, they're like, squeeze your butt, contract your core. Like they're just fighting against the G's. And so when these new people come in, they do a whole, you know, the thing where they like,
the G's.
they like sit in that thing and it spins around. Have you ever seen any of those videos in like school or anything? So like to get them used to the G-force, they'll put them in this simulator and it just like spins really fast and they have a camera on them and they can talk to them and they like coach them through it. So the first time they go through it, they go in with their like G-force suits. And what it does is it like pressurizes and depressurizes. So depending on what their blood's doing, it'll like keep them awake. And so they do that and everyone is like fine. And then the second round they do it without it and everyone passes out. Like it's just impossible. It's so interesting. And I've always wanted to watch an air show because I'm just like, what the fuck? Like how they're literally inches away from each other doing the craziest shit.
And like so many crashes happen.
Well, I think they said they've only lost like 26, but that's the Blue Angels, not just like air shows.
Yeah.
So I'm sure in a lot of air shows, it's like a whole thing. But
wow, we're really learning something new every day. I did not know the Navy flew planes.
No, truly, me neither.
That's wild.
I know, and it's like they're gone 300 days out of the year, flying. They like tour and do shows and stuff. It's very crazy,
and that's just a job.
Yeah, I mean that's like a year or two out of their like regular jobs. It's like they get selected to fly these like crazy planes and do all these stunts. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I would never do it. I think I would, if I knew I wouldn't pass out, I would like ride along. Like if there was no chance of me
everywhere.
What?
I would projectile vomit everywhere.
Yeah, if there was no chance I would pass out or throw up, I would go, but who knows?
Not me. I'm out.
And for that, I'm out.
And for that reason, for everything involved, I'm out.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I don't want to fly that fast. I don't want to do any of that stuff.
I just can't imagine what that feels like.
Hell.
I mean, yeah, when you see their faces flying, they're literally gritting their teeth like,
and like they're choosing to do that. It's wild.
Yeah, but they love it.
I know, freaks.
Crazy.
What are you making up for?
Yeah, what are you making up for?
Well, that sounds interesting.
And you know, it's Father's Day. Called my dad.
How's he?
Fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm seeing them this week, so.
Oh yeah, Carly's going. Oh, your dad's going too?
Yeah, my parents are going.
Well, I know your mom was going.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't know if your dad partook in the seance.
Seance? Well, we're not going only for.
You made it seem like you were doing that.
Well, I like to make it seem like it, but there's a lot more going on.
Like what?
Like we're going to my cousin's cabin for a whole day with like all the family.
Where is their cabin?
On like a lake or river
resort.
Yeah,
in Iowa.
No, we have like a Platte River.
A what river?
Called Platte River.
Oh, okay.
I I don't know. We're going to go to Iowa, see my brother.
Oh.
All that. I don't know. Yep. What?
Brother.
Half brother that I was not raised with. I'm an only child. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mike's going out of town too.
Where's he going?
I think New York.
Oh, that's fun.
Just for like, I think, I don't know why, I forget. But yeah, you two will both be gone this week.
Oh, bye, Mike.
Later, losers.
Later, losers.
Okay. Well, that's all I had. Carly goes to Omaha.
Yeah. My big trip.
Yeah, Carly's big trip.
My big trip.
I think it's like the first time Carly's ever put dates on our calendar.
No, probably.
Yeah, I think the only other time was like for Matt's wedding.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't go anywhere. I'm not a travel girly.
I know.
Well, wait, what about you? Anything else? Or did we talk about it? I forget. No, we didn't.
I just
gray rave.
Pretty much chilled. Watched Desperate Housewives, watched TV, relaxed.
So,
That's basically it.
yeah.
Nothing to write home about.
I ordered a book for the flight because the book I started, it's not happening for me.
No,
and I
didn't make it through.
Well, I just never wanted to pick it up again. So maybe I should have given it like another chance. But I ordered one. I was like, I need a thriller that's like page turny for these planes because I bought my plane ticket so late. I'm like, I have like layovers, middle seat, everything. Ooh. I bought a book and I hope it's good. It's called Amanda Bright is Hiding Something. And it's rated pretty high on like Goodreads and stuff. So I'm kind of excited.
I feel like Goodreads is kind of like the worst gauge.
Well, I do that and I do Amazon ratings. Because I feel like Amazon are more like regular people and Goodreads are like crazy critics.
Psychopaths.
Because like sometimes I'll read a book.
People are like Swifties.
Yes. Like I'll read a book and like we always say, people will tear it apart and I'm like, huh, like I didn't even care about that. I thought it was like an interesting book. Yeah.
Well, I guess if it was rated high on Goodreads, that could be a good sign.
Honestly, yeah. So we'll see. I'm excited.
So many people care about the writing. So like you give it 5 stars. Oh, what good writing.
I know. I hope it's not good writing.
Terrible writing. Who wrote it?
I don't know yet. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really looked.
Don't you have it pulled up?
Yeah, but it's so, not really. I had to go to Amazon and I exited out.
Oh. Okay. Well, then we can just move on.
Sorry. It was a lot of work. Wait, I actually do have it. Susie Orman Schnoll. You know what scary thought I've been having lately?
No.
I almost kind of want a little Kindle.
You want a what?
A Kindle.
I thought you said a candle, and I was like,
ooh. You want to hear the craziest thought? I want a candle.
Yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. We've all had things that bothered us, whether we bottle it up or we lash out or we journal it down. Whatever way we decide to cope with it can be healthy and maybe not so healthy, like bottling it all up. And that is why therapy is such a great thing, because a therapist can create a safe space for you to air out all your grievances, your problems, your worries, your whatever you don't want to talk to other people about. Tell your therapist. And BetterHelp will connect you to a therapist. They can help you sort these things out. For me personally, I was in therapy for about 7 to 8 years and it changed my life. I mean, you guys have heard so many times about me talking about how much I've changed. I think you've heard Erin say I've changed a lot. You've heard Matt say I've changed a lot. And due to therapy, it's all due to therapy. Therapy is there to help you through your life and guide you through your emotions and how you react to things and how to rewire some of those things. And it's helped so much. Like I don't know who I would be today without it. So I truly am thankful that I did therapy for so long, and I think anyone can benefit from it. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, which I love, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time with no additional charge. Get it off your chest with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/onlyfriends today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/onlyfriends. I don't know.
I feel like you should get back into reading before you buy a Kindle.
Oh no, for sure. I'm not like buying a Kindle right now, but I'm just like, I feel like I have enough books. It's like filled up enough shelves that I wanted, like upstairs.
Oh, it's like
no, there's like none down here. Upstairs, I have like all my shelves full. I don't know. I have gone back and forth with it.
I think that you should maybe like read like 2 to 3 books before you make a purchase, given your recent hiatus.
I agree. Given the recent hiatus.
Because they're like hundreds of dollars.
There's one for $100.
Oh.
But I don't know the difference. There's like 4 or 5 different ones. I'm like, I don't know the difference between any of them.
I would just like always get the best one.
The most expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need a lot of RAM for mine. A lot of storage. No, I don't know. But I think the book will be here today. So we'll see.
Well, you'll read it this week.
Yeah.
And
I'll keep you abreast.
Yeah. Report back.
Since that's the only thing I'll be able to do on the plane, I hopefully will finish it.
Are there not TVs?
I mean, probably. I didn't even think about that, actually.
You're flying what? American?
I fly so, like, rarely. I'm like, oh, yeah, there's TVs.
I think, like, the only planes that don't have TVs. Well, where's your layover? Denver?
Yep.
Wait, what are you flying?
American.
Okay. I don't know American planes well enough, but it is kind of like a short distance flight where...
I know. But one of them is Boeing, so like please pray for me.
2.5 hours. You'll be fine.
Okay.
You'll have a TV.
Thank God.
If you were flying to like Salt Lake, maybe.
I mean, even if they don't have a TV, they usually have like, you can use your phone to like watch movies.
Yeah, but like who wants to do that?
Not me.
Yeah. That's why Southwest sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. This day in history, we have birthdays. KSI. Haven't thought of him in like so long.
Where's he been?
I don't know. Doing stuff in London town.
London. All right.
Courtney Miller.
Cute.
We have Mr. Boris Johnson. Did a little jump scare at his pick.
Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
So familiar.
Yeah.
Internet guy. What?
No.
Boris Johnson.
Yeah, wait. This is fun. Keep guessing.
God, is he an athlete?
No.
Political?
Yes.
I kind of like think, yeah. Is he like someone in Canada?
No.
Boris Johnson?
Yeah.
In the United States?
No.
Russia? Ukraine?
No.
I don't fucking know.
The UK. He was the prime minister.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Internet? That took me out.
Is he like an influencer?
Yeah. Happy 60th birthday, Bojo.
Oh, happy 60th birthday, influencer.
Macklemore. They were right next to each other.
Wow.
And I was like, they kind of look alike.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Miss Paula Abdul.
Queen.
And then for entertainment, we've got Inside Out, which is
the second one just came out. Did you ever? I never saw that movie.
Of course I saw it.
Is it like so cute?
Yeah, but you might want to kill yourself.
I know, that's what I was thinking too.
I wouldn't say it's like cute.
It's
like
depressing.
Sad. Yeah.
It goes into the mind of depression, correct?
Like everything.
Oh, everything.
Like all the little characters are different emotions.
Yeah.
So it's really like, I think that if you suffer with like certain things, like then it is really sad, but it's truly just like the raw human emotion. Like it's a really sad movie.
Maybe they'll have it on the plane. I love a sad movie on a plane.
The first one?
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, she's throwing the book out the door.
Yeah, the book's gone. Never reading that one. Kindle who?
But yeah, the second one came out like this weekend, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Then we have The Proposal, which is a phenomenal movie. Batman Returns, but I didn't really know if you've ever seen the early ones.
I think so.
Yeah.
Who's in that one?
Michael Keaton.
Oh, yes. And he's so hot.
He is pretty hot. And then lip gloss.
My lip gloss is popping.
Lip gloss is popping.
My lip gloss
is cool. I wonder what she's up to these days.
Who is it? What you know about me? My lip gloss is popping. I'll look it up. Don't worry.
Something.
Lip gloss is pop?
Don't tell me yet.
Okay.
That's what's so weird about famous birthdays is they'll literally just write the song with
that's weird.
Artist.
It's like that. It's the artist's birthday.
I didn't like read about it, but of course I immediately was like, oh,
yeah,
a Lil hint.
Little hint.
Want to give me a little hint? Lil Mama.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, my hint was good, huh?
So that's all I needed.
Obviously. Like the hint I gave.
Yeah. Okay, now for news. Big news happening today. Scooter Braun retires as music manager extraordinaire.
Oh, wait. So is this why everyone was leaving Scooter? Because they knew he was going to be retiring?
I feel like he probably retired because stuff happened.
Yeah. Nothing ever came out about that.
He
That's so
made
weird.
a statement that just was like giving nothing. Here, I can read you what he posted on Instagram.
He's like, Taylor, you won.
No, like for real.
Fine.
I think some shit went down and everyone abandoned him. And now he's like, well, I guess I have to retire.
Okay.
Like, because I don't see
Good for him.
why everyone at the same time, like an influx of people would leave him like a year before.
I don't know. I mean, I could see how he'd be like, hey guys, I'm going to retire next year. You might want to
let me read you his statement.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking right. Like any of those people need to like search for immediate
That's true.
representation.
Oh no, who's going to represent me?
Okay, he wrote 23 years. That's how long I've been a music manager, which I'm also like, geez, that's a long time.
Yeah.
He's young. 23 years ago, a 19-year-old kid started managing an artist named Kato. I don't know who that is. In Atlanta, Georgia, and my journey began. Along the way, I have had so many experiences I could never have dreamt of. I have been blessed to have had a Forrest Gump-like life. While
What?
literally no idea. While witnessing and taking, what does that mean?
Forrest Gump life, like life.
Mama always said life is like a box
was
of
Forrest
chocolate.
Gump just him going through a lot of historical events?
Yeah, I don't really know. Did you fight in the war?
Yeah, what?
Scooter?
I'm confused.
While witnessing and
the
taking
Taylor
part
War.
in the journeys of some of the most extraordinarily talented people in the world,
Including
I'm constantly pinching myself and asking, how did I get here? And after 23 years, this chapter as a music manager has come to an end. It's a strange feeling because I think I've wanted this for a while, but I was truly afraid to answer the question, who would I be without them? I was really just 19 years old when I started. So for my entire adult life, I played the role of an artist manager on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And for 20 years, I loved it. It's all I had known. But as my children got older and my personal life took some hits, I
Taylor's
came to
version.
the realization that my kids were 3 superstars I wasn't willing to lose. The sacrifices I was once willing to make, I could no longer justify. It was time to step into a new role. In this next chapter, I have been honored to join as a board member of Hybe, Hybe. It's like hype, but with a B.
Yeah, Hybe Beast.
And serve as the CEO of Hybe America. My brilliant partner these past 3 years, Chairman Bang.
Chairman Bang.
I like reading a real Chairman Bang has a vision I truly believe in, but even beyond that, he has become a true friend who understands where I must be in my life these days, and that is a father first, a CEO second, and a manager no more. Over the past 2 years, I've been heading towards this destination, but it wasn't until last summer that this new chapter became a reality. One of my biggest clients and friends told me that they wanted to spread their wings and go in a new direction. Justin, I bet.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah. Or
So, did you say his biggest client?
Yeah.
It's got to be Justin or Ariana,
I feel like it's Justin.
probably, because I
I
feel like
think his came out first. That he was
he's like
leaving.
I feel like he's like the most connected in
Yes.
pop culture.
He was
to
like a little
Scooter Braun.
baby.
Yeah.
Says we had been through so much together over the last decade, but instead of being hurt, I saw it as a sign. You see, oh, here we go. Life doesn't hand you your plan in all caps. It hands you, in all caps, God's plan.
Oh God.
And God has been pushing me in this direction for some time. I have nothing but love for those I have worked with over the years. And as we develop a different working relationship, I will always be in their corner to consult and support them, whether it be directly or from afar. And then he goes on to list all his accomplishments.
Karma is my boyfriend.
Then yeah, it's literally like all his accomplishments. There's been a lot said about what is happening in our company and and in my career. Okay.
Ooh.
When
Is he gonna write a book?
OT.
I feel like he will.
But for the last 3 years, I have begun to feel that taking the high road has created confusion and ambiguity as to who we are. I may have left my role in management, and my business relationship with many clients will alter and change, but this does not mean we as a company are leaving. Okay. So yes, sorry, I'm skipping like literally 10 slides. It's been 23 years, and yes, this chapter has come to an end, but the great Barry Gordy once told me, young man, it never ends the way you wanted, but it doesn't mean it didn't happen. The wisdom has proven to be correct. I never saw how this chapter would end. Hell, I never even saw it happening, but it did, and I will cherish every moment of it. I made my plan, but it turns out I like God's plan better. Cheers.
Okay. I mean, that's what I would say if like I had to do something I didn't want to do.
The comments. The first one, retire from the earth. Okay, everyone is like commenting, leave Hybe alone. It must be like
What is that?
I skipped all of the slides that were talking about
that's
it.
Fair. We don't really care.
It's really interesting. So it seems as though like Justin or Ariana was probably like, peace out, I'm leaving. And then he was like, well, maybe I should reevaluate what I'm doing.
Yeah. First Taylor Swift did all this, now this.
Yes.
Something must be wrong with me.
Yeah.
He's looking inward, although I doubt it.
I don't think it was like necessarily God's plan unless Taylor Swift he's referring to as God.
Or Ariana because God is a woman. Maybe it's like
Ari and Taylor.
yellow Easter egg.
It is an Easter egg. It's so
God's plan. Ariana's plan.
Taylor's plan.
Because she left.
Taylor kind of like forced him. I bet she was sending letters to all the artists being like, hey, just so you know.
That'd be so sick.
I also have on here, Taylor's really starting to piss me off. I'm going to be honest.
Uh-oh, about what?
Just like doing this weird blocking of other people.
Oh, like the music stuff?
Hitting numbers on the charts.
It is interesting. As Swifties, it is interesting.
I think this...
Because I think...
No, it's fucked up. Like, it's not even interesting at this point. It's just like, you have made it so obvious that this is what you're doing.
This is what I was going to say. Because in the past, I mean, she does release a lot of like the Dancing Witch version, like all that. And I don't know if it's because so many artists are releasing music right now that it's like it has a different there's a different perspective on it than it was before. Like if no one was releasing anything right now and she was putting these out, it'd be the same thing as it was like a couple of years ago.
But do you recall years ago if there were other artists dropping albums when she was releasing that? Because at that point I was not locked in.
No, but I think
Like I think that it's become...
But I know this is the year of like music, like Billie, Charlie,
I'm
Taylor.
just saying, like, I didn't research, but she could have very well been doing it then. And now people are finally
true.
fed the fuck up.
Yeah. No, I mean, anything is possible. I don't know.
In like,
I think it is
I
interesting.
don't even like care about these other people. Like the Billie Eilish thing. Like I didn't care about that. And like that one I kind of was like, well, yeah, she does this. But then like now Charlie XCX put out an album and she was like set to be #1 on the charts. And then Taylor put out UK variants and blocked her from being #1.
UK variant?
Yeah. No, it's like, I'm just like,
what's the UK variant? Just in an accent?
I think there's just like a bonus song. I think it's literally like a bonus song on an album.
Got it.
But so also people are buying like literally 20 albums.
Yeah, I mean,
it's stupid.
the whole like consumption thing is like, you don't gotta buy it all if you don't want.
I just don't like it. And it's starting to become a pattern and it's giving sore loser when you are already like the most,
like top of the top,
most successful artists. Like let other people have their shine.
I haven't really thought about it much. So
I saw a lot of it this weekend, specifically because of the Charlie thing. Because that was like my whole Twitter feed. And then I was like, okay, now it's just becoming like a little ridiculous, Taylor. Like it's giving embarrassing. You're giving embarrassing.
Yeah. Huh? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. So.
Well, that's my take. And it's pissing me off, Tay. I think you need to sit down and really reevaluate. Like, why would I do that? You know? Speaking of Taylor Swift, Maddie and Gabriette are engaged, and I am thrilled. There was like rumors going around for like a couple weeks because she was seen spotted wearing like this big black diamond on her engagement finger. And then it was basically like pseudo confirmed on her story like last week. And then Maddie's mom went on her talk show and she was like, I'm so excited Maddie and Gabriette are engaged. I couldn't want a better daughter-in-law. Aww. She's everything I ever dreamed of.
They do look like they belong together.
Yeah, I love it. I love them. I don't care if they're not forever, but I think they're a great fit. I would love like a Maddie, Gabriette, Charlie, George combined shit show wedding. And I stan. This also pissed me off was that they got engaged and everyone was like, Maddie only proposed to Gabriette because it's going to be Taylor's 100th show and he wanted to ruin it for her. Like the discourse online, I'm just like,
it's a lot.
Won't even say that I'm a Swiftie now because I feel like it comes with such a negative connotation.
I always say I'm a normal person Swiftie.
I saw some girls, I was waiting in line at the restaurant on Friday and they were behind me talking about the new Charlie album. And I was a little tipsy, and one of them was like, oh, I like this song. It's my favorite, but it's a little basic. And I turned and I said, it's not basic. Like, that's a good song. Then we were gabbing for like 5 minutes, and I went on to like, I literally was like, I'm a listener of Taylor Swift.
A listener?
And I've been a fan for a very long time, but like, I am too embarrassed to say that word because like, I feel like it's now a negative thing that people be like, oh, especially when you're talking about
like because
other
of
artists.
the Swifties.
Yes.
Yeah, not because we're embarrassed of Taylor.
No.
Liking her music.
No, not at all. Like, I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah. Not to be confused with like the 2016 era of like Taylor. I'm embarrassed to say I like her. It's not like that.
All of the Swifties are now like, oh my God, like this is amazing. Like Taylor's getting so much hate and it's prepping for Reputation era. And I'm like, she's getting hate because of you crazy.
Yeah.
Because you guys are unbearable on the internet.
Yeah. You guys are causing Reputation to happen.
Yeah. No, for real. I'm like, take a look in the mirror. It's your fault. You nutties, you little nut houses, lock them up.
I know. They're so scary. What would the world be without them though?
Just peaceful. Literally peaceful and harmonious. And we could all just be like sinking in the Taylorness in a very healthy, fun, loving
No, I wish
way.
there was like, I wish it was like it is now, but like 60% less.
Yeah.
Because we still get like, oh, that makes sense. Like someone saying something like, oh, that's interesting. That's a good Easter egg. Instead of like everything you see on TikTok and Twitter is like, this is what it's going to be. Tonight's the night.
Yeah. I can't even like consume it anymore. You're ruining my life.
I'm still eating it up a little bit.
Not me. Did you see her dance that was like going viral this
I
weekend?
saw, and I hate when people make fun of her dancing.
Oh, it was pretty cringe.
But she's always danced cringe.
No, I know.
And that's the thing. And it's like, stop. I don't know. I'm just like, stop making fun of her.
I thought it was all in good fun.
Probably who posted it, but they had to turn the comments off. People were like, people like this bitch, like blah blah. And I'm just like,
well,
shut
that's
up.
when it becomes.
Yeah, that's why I don't like when people post it. Because you're just like adding to the fuel. Like you're adding fuel to the fire of like she's cringe. And like as a fan, as a listener, she is cringe. Like that's the thing. Like I feel like the Eras tour was a first like non-cringy in almost entire like performance I've seen of her. Usually it's like I watched the Reputation tour not too long ago and I was like, oh yeah, it's like kind of cringe moments, but I still love it. And I think that's what I like about her is like she's not afraid to dance like not the best, etc. But I hate when people make fun of it because it's just like,
I think like saying that specific dance was extremely cringe.
I agree with you, but I hate when people post it and then people are like, I don't know, it just like adds it to me. I don't like that.
I mean, I don't like people being like outwardly like she sucks, she's a bitch. Obviously those people don't care about her, but I think it's funny to be like, girl, you're so cringe. Because that it was a cringy dance.
I mean, like we've said that a million times. Like she's our cringy millennial.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not going to be
queen.
like, wow, look at these dance moves. She's a star.
Yeah,
like, no, like this. It was cringy.
Yeah, but it's like love. It's like it's hard to explain. It's like if I saw someone else doing it that I didn't know, I'd be like, what the fuck are they doing up there? But it's like Taylor's been through so much like criticizing. So, I mean, I wouldn't post. No, but I wouldn't post it. I wouldn't be like talking about it. I'm just like in my head, I'd be like, ooh. Yeah. And of course, when I see that video, Taylor, I'm like, yeah, not the best dancing at all.
I'm just like, good girl, you're cringe.
Yeah, but I'm just like over that of like people posting about it because they did it with the one dance during Reputation, I think, and I'm just like, let people fucking enjoy it. Who cares? Yeah, she's a little cringe.
Okay, and other Taylor.
What are you
news.
laughing at?
I'm laughing because you said you would say it if somebody else was cringe. So
no, like in my head.
Yeah.
And I do say it in my head when I think Taylor's cringe. Yeah. But I'm not posting it and being like.
I know. I think that's just like the discourse of the internet. We just have to fucking deal with it.
I know.
Sucks.
I know.
We would never publicly comment.
No.
In an extremely negative way. I'm kidding. Okay. Sabrina Carpenter said that Taylor Swift had no issues with her Skims campaign.
Oh, I actually saw this headline. I was curious about it.
Very communicative with her about that situation, but I know people will just say things because that's all they have the time to do. So we got confirmation that Tay-Tay didn't care.
Wait, you want to hear something so funny?
I do find it hard to believe.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I feel like she probably was like, oh my God, no, do it. And
then, but in her head.
Went into her room
but what if
like,
they did?
Fucking Kim. Fucking little bitch. Fuck you, Amy.
I mean, I'd be a little scared if I was Taylor's friend. Like, so Kim
yeah.
asked me to. This is like so embarrassing, but I saw a clip of, just speaking of Sabrina, of Barry Cogan on Hot Ones, and that was one of the moments I was like, he has an accent.
Huh?
Yeah.
You didn't know he had an accent? Didn't you watch Saltburn?
Yeah, but wasn't it? I think I assumed it was like fake or something. And I've only seen photos of him or like videos of him, not with him speaking.
Oh my God. That's wild.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, whoa. It's one of those things. Like when I saw Andrew Garfield for the first time talking, I was like, whoa. Didn't know that. But
well, he like played American roles.
I know. I just thought that he just looks very American to me for some reason. And I thought he was just putting on an accent.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that was a silly little goofy moment for me.
What do you think?
Pretty hot.
You think?
I don't know.
Do you think he's hot?
In a weird way.
I don't at all.
Not like, I think like the way he like moves and stuff is, but like just him, I don't find attractive, like just by himself.
Yeah.
I was watching the like behind the scenes of like Sabrina's music video with him, and I was like, oh, they're so cute together, and it made me like like him a little more too.
I am not attracted to that man.
It's fair enough. It's like already seen the penis.
Yeah, good for you, Barry.
Yeah.
And then I just had a note that Ariana has been looking gorgeous in all of her outfits.
That is good
on
news.
Love Island.
Yeah, she's looking amazing.
I started to watch it and I was like, I don't like this show.
Really? I know I can't
We got
really.
through like 15 minutes. We were both like, nope.
I know. I
can't do it.
feel like we're the only people on the planet that like don't watch Love Island and don't really care about it.
I don't like.
I don't like the editing. I don't like the narration.
Yeah,
It's.
Gee, all these people are coming in the villa.
I know.
now.
I'm like, I wish it
don't
would just
care.
filmed like a regular reality TV show. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
She looks amazing though, and
She
I have so
does.
far approved of every single one of her outfits. You go, queen.
Yeah, she looks hot.
Absolutely slaying.
Rat summer for Ariana.
Okay, I have to pee.
Okay, go pee. Am I the asshole for buying my boyfriend a thong? I, 26 female, don't know if it extends to a fetish, but my boyfriend, 26 male, his biggest turn on is when I wear a thong. He gets very excited when I wear them, says how good I look, cups my butt when we lie next to each other while playing with the material. I generally don't have a problem with it, and I like the compliments he dishes out. However, I admittedly do find thongs uncomfortable and would prefer to wear full cut briefs. When we had sex the other day, he seemed disappointed that I wasn't wearing a thong, and I said I wouldn't wear one every time. He seemed to accept this, but when we were lying next to each other the other night, he said how good I looked in it again. I went online. Yeah, in the thong. I went online and decided to buy a male thong for him so he could experience wearing one and feel the discomfort levels. When he came home from work, I texted him that I had a surprise for him. He was obviously excited, and when he got home, I gave him the thong, which I'd wrapped in gift paper. When he opened it, his face dropped. He asked why I'd bought him this, and I just explained that maybe he should experience wearing a thong every day so he knows what it's like. He immediately got cold and said he hadn't pushed me to wear one, just expressed a preference. And I was trying to make him feel humiliated about the turn-ons he has. I tried to talk to him and he's clearly still annoyed. I spoke to two friends. One found it hilarious while the other thought it was unnecessary, especially because it's not exactly a weird fetish. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, I think she is. And I completely agree with what he said to her.
Yeah.
I thought he said it in like a respectful way.
Yeah.
Like,
although it would be like butthurt, no pun intended, if like my significant other was like, why didn't you wear the thong? I'd be like, well, okay.
I don't know if she didn't say he said it like that. I think he just was like, this is like a fetish for me.
Yeah.
Just like, I get why he would like maybe be disappointed, but then I think she communicated like, well, I'm not always going to wear a thong.
Yeah. Well, she goes, I don't know if it extends to a fetish. She just likes it. That's what she says. Anyways.
Well, what did he say? He was like,
when we had sex the other day, he seemed disappointed that I wasn't wearing a thong.
No, not when she gives him the thing.
Oh,
when he's like, you made me feel bad. And this is just like a preference I have.
He immediately got cold and said he hadn't pushed me to wear one, just expressed a preference.
Yeah.
And I was trying to make him feel humiliated about the turn-ons he has. Okay, that makes sense to me. I feel like that is a slap in the face.
I fully agree with that sentiment.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a slap in the face.
Yeah, because he wasn't like, if you don't wear a thong,
like, bye.
I'm ending it with you.
Yeah.
So I
think that's like a normal, like, there's things you prefer and things you don't, and it's okay either way.
Like, not everyone thinks like a granny panty is sexy, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But that doesn't, like, he didn't force you to wear a thong.
Exactly.
And you did kind of try to make him feel bad.
Yeah. And like, I wasn't wearing one time and now he's disappointed.
Yeah.
It's like,
he probably was just like looking forward to it because he finds you so attractive.
yeah, which like you should
when you are in a thong.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a compliment.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Oh.
I feel like buying him one's like funny, but it's also like.
You were doing it to
be like.
A little bitchy.
Yeah. It is kind of funny. They're like, well, how about you wear one and see if you like it?
I know, but that's like not why he.
I know. It's only if he was like making her do it that I would think.
Yes.
Funny.
No, 100%. Oh. I think she should then just communicate like how it made her feel. Because it seems like she got embarrassed.
Yeah.
And then was like, I'm going to get back at him.
Yeah. So he's embarrassed.
Just communicate. Be like, hey, like, do you still think I'm hot even in granny pants?
Oh, yeah.
Because you kind of embarrassed me.
Yeah.
Instead, you embarrassed him. Okay. Am I the asshole for taking away my brother's plus one and inviting his girlfriend myself?
Huh.
I kind of know I am the asshole, but I need to know how bad it was. My brother is 29 and has been with Leah for about 2 years. We all like her. She's super nice. I'm getting married next April and sent an invite to my brother's apartment. We decided to send invites to households and not individuals. For example, our aunt received an invite for her family and not for each individual. Last Thursday, we met at my parents' place. It was just the core family because of some tax reasons, LOL. While there, I asked my brother about Leah's dietary restrictions. I know that she's a vegetarian for health reasons and that she cannot have certain raw vegetables. He said that she wasn't going to come and that he was taking his girl best friend, Amanda, instead. Now, their relationship is weird AF. Amanda has always been stringing my brother along, in my opinion. He always denies having feelings for her, but let's be real here. Amanda would date other guys, blow off my brother, then when things were on the decline with her partners, she would attach to him again. Her last boyfriend broke up with her right around the time my brother, his then ex-girlfriend, Amanda... Her last boyfriend broke up with her right around the time my brother, his then ex-girlfriend, Amanda... and her ex were supposed to travel to Spain. Oh, okay, I get it. What did my idiot brother do? Go with Amanda alone because Amanda was uncomfortable with his ex-girlfriend. Obviously, he acted blindsided when his girlfriend broke up with him. I didn't even say anything anymore because it's all so weird. So when he said that, I asked if Leah already had other plans, but my brother said that Amanda had asked if she could come because it would be an opportunity to finally see the old gang. We were in the same friend group in high school. I told him that I would have invited Amanda if I wanted her there. Amanda is mean and cold. She always makes disparaging comments about other girls. At every event, around 1 hour in, she will make some sort of scene that either has her running away crying or sitting mad at the table, telling everyone to leave her alone, and then making a cryptic comment about something hurting her. I told my brother I was revoking his +1 and Amanda was not coming to our wedding. He accused me of being misogynistic and bigoted because I don't understand opposite sex friendships, which is bullshit. My husband has a female childhood friend who is his best woman. I love her too, and she's been amazing. And she respects fucking boundaries. She always includes me and made a huge effort when I started dating my fiance to integrate me into the friend group. Anyway, I said my decision was final. He could take it or leave it, but I would be inviting Leah myself because I like her. He screamed at me and told me to keep out of his business. I said to get rid of his weird fucking feelings for Amanda. He's mad at me. My dad said is none of our deal. I don't know. My mom is furious with my brother. So am I the asshole?
Wait, so he wants to bring someone who's not invited to the wedding?
Yes, and not bring his girlfriend of 2 years.
Oh, so like that's his +1 is
yes.
This Amanda girl. What the fuck is going on with the girlfriend?
I would immediately break up with him.
I mean, okay, so did the bride reach out to the girlfriend?
Yeah, she was like, I'm going to invite her because I like her. And
okay,
she's been your girlfriend for 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Like,
and that's when he was like, stay out of my fucking business.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, did you get an invite? Because I invited your boyfriend, but he says he's taking someone else as his +1. So like, what's the deal? Like, see what she would have to say.
Yeah.
Because it's so fucking weird.
I also love that she's looking out for his sister because she's like, you're a fuckboy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if I were the girlfriend, I would break up with him immediately.
Yeah, he's taking another girl to a wedding. What the hell? Is that his ex-girlfriend too? Or it's like his friend's ex or something like that.
No, it's his friend, but like someone that's always like had eyes for him in his sister's opinion.
Got it.
And so he's like, you have a weird relationship
No,
with
there's
her.
something wrong with him that he wants to take her to the wedding, not his own girlfriend. And also, that is such a weird thing for Amanda to say, oh, I can just be with the old group again. Like, this is a wedding. It's not a birthday party.
I could never. Like, especially if you were friends with those people and you were not invited. Like, I would never then be like, hey, will you take me as your plus one?
I know.
That's weird.
It's very weird.
I would be like, okay, obviously I didn't get an invite for a reason.
No, and the fact that she causes drama everywhere she goes. Like, we all have an Amanda in our life. We've all known an Amanda. Like, you bring her an hour in, something's going to set her off. She's going to leave. She's going to cry. She's going to cause a fight with somebody. No.
And then say, leave me alone.
Yeah, leave me alone. Please.
I don't want the attention.
I don't want this drama. The one that you just caused.
It's a very wackadoo situation, and I
wackadoodle time.
Like would love an update on this.
Me too. I wish it was a subscriber writing in.
Like, I would. Yeah,
I want to hear the girlfriend's perspective too, because that's crazy.
Leave him.
Like, did she? And I want to know, like, did she know he got an invite and didn't even like ask her to be the plus one? Like, I want to know.
Well, I feel like she would assume, like, they live together.
No, I know by now, but I mean, like, before the bride brought it up to like invite her.
No, I feel like she would just assume that she was going to the wedding.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, I'm living with my boyfriend.
I see what you mean.
One invitation for our household. Like, what do you mean you're bringing somebody
else? A different girl
who's you're friends with and you have like a history with? Absolutely not.
Who just wants to see her old group, her old gang.
It's not gonna, like, if TJ was like going to a wedding from like someone in college and was like, I'm gonna bring like a friend that I went to I wants to see the friend,
because that doesn't make sense. Like, you want your significant other to like meet the people.
Yes.
Like, you want them to be at your big events.
It's also your sister's wedding. Like, you are not bringing your significant other to your sister's wedding.
Yeah, that makes it even worse. It's not like
just
his friend.
Fuck Amanda and get it over with.
Yeah, just be with her. To be honest,
weirdo.
You're a fucking weirdo. I hate that. The audacity.
Leah needs to leave.
The audacity.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm taking the dog, dumbass. That's what Leah should say.
Taking the dog, dumbass. I can't do it.
Get out of there.
Try your best, Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, I can't. I can't
taking
do
the dog,
impressions.
dumbass. I can't do it.
You sound more like Lisa Barlow.
I do. I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
Yeah, that's literally Lisa Barlow.
Oh my God.
I feel like you're like too high. You got to be like,
oh my God.
Oh, that's Lisa.
Oh my God. Wait, Meredith.
Yeah, you sound just like her.
They hire me to do like the voiceovers. For when they like fuck up.
Yeah. The dubs.
Okay. Well, we have a new Patreon episode that was uploaded last week. So if you're part of our Patreon, that's on there, patreon.com/
sure do.
Only Friends. You'll also get this episode on Monday instead of Wednesday. And we're always uploading bonus episodes, early access, etc., etc., etc. And be sure to watch our 100th episode of Good Influences this week. It was a jolly old time.
You better make sure of it.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.